Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we got Wolfe back on the channel. This is the song 16 Psyche. It's going to be a doubleheader. We're going to check out the studio version that comes with the official video, as well as this Audiotree live performance from the Intercontinental Hotel in Chicago, Illinois. Sorry, it's like a mouthful. If you really want to make it a mouthful, it's in the King Arthur Court at the Intercontinental Hotel in Chicago, Illinois. How about that? Hey, so this is going to be a request. This is an old one. We're talking like 5 or 6 months. This is going to be for Isabella W., my friend Conditions, and screen name, I don't know. So yeah, this one, Isabella, you wanted me to check out this Audiotree live one. That's 5 months old as a request. I don't know. I think you asked me to check out 16 Psyche like 6 months ago. You too, Conditions. So yeah, we're finally here, man. So just so you guys know, as usual, I went over the lyrics beforehand, and it kind of reads to me like someone who prefers a solitary life, or maybe not a solitary life, but they don't want any attachments, emotional attachments. They want the pleasure that comes with being in a relationship with someone without the actual relationship. So she kind of mentions like, she worded it more beautifully. Let me just pull up the lyrics and look. I've spent in different beds many moons, and that's the way I prefer it. So yeah, in the song as well, she mentions I can't a lot, and saying like, I'd save you, but I can't. I'd save you, but the world's bent. Kind of like a way to tell someone who wants something more out of a relationship that you just can't. You can't be there for that person. I also looked up what 16 Psyche meant, and I had no idea about this, but it's an asteroid. And it's named after the Greek goddess of the soul, Psyche. So I'm not quite sure how the title of this being named after an asteroid applies to the song's lyrical theme here, and the meaning. She does mention that, actually says the name of the song too in the lyrics. 16 Psyche, coma tail quivering, knew all along. I don't know, man. I feel like I have a good grasp on everything else in the lyrics except how the asteroid or the Greek goddess apply to this. So if anyone wants to fill me in or has any interpretation, let me know. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in, guys. Again, this is Wolfe, 16 Psyche. We'll start with the studio version. It's like a simple but rockin' riff. This is from his spine, so this is gonna be more heavy, right? Oh yeah. Drums are keeping it bouncy. Keeping it bouncy. Ooh. Wow. Oh, that guitar tone, man. Let me just comment on that. The song so far. Great song so far. This one's rocking. It's that more doom metal sound. What's really standing out to me is that tone on her guitar. I've not heard her use that quite before like this. This sounds like it has the mids and the highs kind of boosted more than usual. It's like a throaty kind of tone, but with like lowered bass or something. And again, maybe I'm tripping, but I've not quite heard her use that type of guitar tone on a song, and it sounds excellent, man. Really adds a different kind of atmosphere to at least the chorus when that, all the music came in. let's back up and keep going. Great song so far. And they keep it bouncy in the verses, and then the drums in the chorus, it's a more straightforward beat. Oh yeah, this part in the lyrics. This verse is all about passion. Ooh. You can faintly hear some lead guitar work there. Oh, it sounded beautiful. See, this part of the song doesn't have that same boosted mids and trebly guitar tone right here. Right. Use that whammy bar. Nice. I like the sound of the tone of that lead guitar too. Man, sounds like a songbird. Ah, her voice, man, it's so unique too. See, this is that part I'm talking about with the boosted mids on the rhythm guitar. I wish that was a little bit longer. Excellent song though, man. Wow. This one was rocking. Chelsea Wolfe, 16 Psyche. Yeah, let me just first comment on this video real quick. Yeah, they were really rocking out. I feel like I rarely see them, like, the band just getting down, and they were really getting down in this one, man. Especially that lead guitarist. Yeah, it was so cool to like see the band really getting down on this one. This one, while it is I would call it a doom metal song, it also kind of there's a specific band it's reminding me of. It's this band called Catherine Wheel, which was a old school band when I was a kid. They were always on 120 Minutes on MTV. Matt Pinfield, you would see him talking about them a lot. But their distortion, I mean, they were an alternative rock band, but they sometimes got, like, their distortion levels would be so high that I would almost consider it like super hard rock or almost on the verge of metal. And that's what this song kind of, it gives me that vibe. Although that this song is also doom metal, it also gives me this kind of like hard rock kind of vibe, especially with the way the drums are played in the chorus. It's almost a straightforward, opened up beat where it's just like easy to headbang to. Yeah, very well put together song. I already talked about the differences in the guitar tone they were using in different parts, like in the chorus. Her vocals were beautiful. After seeing this video, I have no further, I still don't know how the Asteroid 16 Psyche, how that plays into this song. But yeah, excellent song, man. This one rocks. I love it. Let's go ahead and dive into the Audiotree live performance. Here we go. Wait. That's the culling. Maybe it's gonna, the culling will lead into 16 Psyche? King Arthur Court, man. Okay, so, okay, I'm not sure why the culling was in the beginning of this. Ooh. Just so that bass start being turned up there. The mixing on the drums is less restrained than it was on the studio version. It's louder. She's hitting the drums harder too. Yeah. There's like a drum fill in every like few measures. There's a drum fill in every measure. Ooh. Wow. Hold on, before we continue, man. In the studio version, I was talking about the lead guitar work in that second chorus that you could barely hear, but here the mixing's way more turned up, so you can hear it way better. Oh, what a beautiful little melody he's playing. Just kind of like rolling around the notes. Like, love it, man. Actually, I'm sorry to stop again. I was just thinking of a funny comparison. The way that melody is played on the lead kind of sounds like the vocal stylings of one of the singers of Mastodon. That's cool, man. He kind of sings like that. This guy has no whammy bar, though. Beautiful. The settings on that distortion for the lead guitar are amazing too. Oh yeah, here comes the songbird part. Got a real high note here. Wow. lead guitar part, man. Whoa! Oh, they added in some keyboards. Okay, hold on, man. Did you guys hear they added in like some symphonic keyboard setting or something? Oh man, that sounds epic. Wow. Oh man, that version, I love that one too. I probably like that more than the studio version because you can hear that lead guitar better, and then that, I don't recall there being that symphonic addition in the studio version. That was awesome, dude. Chelsea Wolfe, 16 Psyche, Audiotree, far out. Yes, that was a great live performance. And now that I've heard it 2 times, it's really clicking for me now even more. I really love the melody of that chorus, even her vocal melody that she sings the chorus. Excellent, man. This one again, it is doom metal, but it has this like hard rock or even almost alternative kind of feel to that chorus. I love it, man. I love this. I've not heard a song from her that was quite like this one, which, I mean, that might be a kind of easy, obvious thing to say because every song's different, but yeah, this one stands out. As if you had to compare like the doom metal kind of tracks I've heard from her, this one was almost like snappy and upbeat. I think I even mentioned that in the verses, the drums were bouncy, you know, that it's not that gloomy, you know. This one was bright, poppy, but doom. I love it. Anyway, yeah, sorry guys for the wait on this one. I've lately been circling back trying to hit super old requests that I've missed, so happy to finally hear this one. If you guys made it this far into the video, I just want to say, first off, please go check out Chelsea Wolfe. She's got a lot of great songs. And if you also made it this far, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for your patience and sitting through a doubleheader. And we will see you guys in the next one.